I'm sorry, my computer went to sleep and it kind of like made me stop my video. So if there's like a crack between it, it's just because I didn't press enough keys. Okay, so the mineral veil that I was talking about, the Maybelline, is what I set with. It looks like this. That's me packing it on. It doesn't actually look like that on my skin, but, and that's just a powder. I'm using it in translucent, but like I said, it does have a tint to it, so I don't even know why they really call it translucent because it's really not. And like I said, it's just a powder, so you're going to see it. Okay, powder. Um, that's what I'm currently using right now, and I'm using it with a fluffy brush. This is your best friend, this fluffy brush right here, because you can use it for anything. The one I actually have in my hand is a Kirkland. So it's from Costco. I got it from Costco, but I do have a few from Coastal Scents. So I bought this one. It's a Coastal Scents brush in the size BRCSO8. And this one I got for I think $2.40. Coastal Scents is only online, so it's coastalscents.com if you want to go take a look. They're always having sales. Let's see, this blending brush I bought at Target. It's by Studio Tools. I think I paid $3 for this brush. So it's a more dense brush, more put together, compared to this fluffy brush. But it still does blend everything. It still does the job. Um, one more example of a fluffy brush. Okay, so here's my favorite fluffy brush. It's by Sonia Keshek, which you can also buy at Target. I mean, I believe I paid $6 or $7 for this brush, but this brush is my lifesaver. I love it. I blend everything with it. It looks like this, so it's a little bit more dense than the first one I showed you, which is this one, but less dense than the second one I showed you. Okay, this brush, I mean, if I'm going to suggest any brush, I'm suggesting this Sonia Kashuk blending brush. And if you go to Target, it's in Sonia Kashuk's aisle, and it will say blending brush on the clear packaging. I love this brush. Buy this brush. But let me show you an example of what I do. I use my powder. Okay, so I already put in my concealer underneath. Okay, let's pretend. I dab it in my powder. I knock off some powder, or I can go like this, shake it off. And then I'm going to go under, and I'm going to pat, pat, pat. So I'm packing it on right now. Pat, pat, pat. And now I'm going to brush, blend. Blend, blend, blend. And if I need more, do it again. Because like I said earlier, it's a lot easier to add on product than it is to take away product. Alright, moving on to the next question is eyebrows. How to fill eyebrows in. I hardly ever fill my eyebrows in because I feel like my eyebrows are pretty full, and when I fill them in, I look super fake. But I know a lot of my friends are addicted to filling in their eyebrows, so if you want to know how, this is how. First, you're going to take your spoolie, your eyebrow brush, and you're going to brush your eyebrows. So I don't have them here, so I'm just kind of going to brush them up, brush them up, brush them out. Okay, now you're going to take some eyebrow powder, and like I said before, you're going to want something more on the gray side because you want it to kind of blend in. If you, okay, you're like, oh, I have brown hair, I'm going to use brown eyeshadow. You're going to want to use brown eyeshadow that's on the gray side, not on the side, the warm side like your hair actually is, because it's going to make your eyebrows look red. So I actually have a great product for that as well, and it's NYX, so NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder, and it's actually made for your eyebrows. So you will find it in um, these grayish tones, these browns. I learned how to open it. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. It looks a little discolored on camera, but it comes with a lighter powder, a darker powder, and then the wax for your eyebrows. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the camera backwards. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take, it came with a little eyebrow brush, but I don't know where it's at right now, so I'm just going to use mine. But it comes with a little one, and it comes with a spoolie too, so you don't have to go out and buy that separate if you don't want. So what you're going to do is you're going to dab your eyebrow brush into the color desired. I'm going to use the darker one right now. And then I'm going to tap it off 3 times. Okay. Now I'm going to take my bigger spoolie, or you can use your blending brush or a pencil, whatever. Okay. So now you're going to see that if you put it right next to your nose, that's where your eyebrow should start. Okay? Perfectly lines up. So that's where your eyebrow should start. So I'm going to make a mark where my eyebrow should start. So obviously I got my eyebrows done last week, so it's in the right spot. Okay, and now I'm going to go at a little bit of an angle. So I guess that would be like an acute angle. And that's where my arch should be. And it is. So that's when I'd make the another mark. And then I'd go from my nose out, and that's where your eyebrow should end. So now that you've made those 3 marks, you're able to look in the mirror and do it. I can't do it right now because I didn't put a mirror in front of me for some reason. And then you fill it in. How I fill mine in is with upward strokes, lightly. Lightly upward strokes. Because you want to make the illusion of little pieces of hair. The girls that paint them on look so fake. So little tiny strokes, so like for example, you do it on my hand. So you're going to do strokes up, 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 up. See, it's such a light powder because they don't want you pasting, looking like Sharpie eyebrows, but up, 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 up. I don't know if you can see those little strokes. I made them kind of fat to see them, but in your eyebrow, obviously, they're going to be little, and you're going to go up, 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 up. And then when you get to your angle up there, you're going to go, or your arch, I'm sorry, you're going to go sideways, 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 and keep doing it. And then sometimes what I like to do is comb it out. Comb it out. If you put too much, comb it out. But like I said, do it slowly, little by little, and build it up. You can put the wax on it. I personally don't like the wax, but then you put the wax on it so this way our eyebrow hairs don't move and it stays in place. If you need any more information on filling in eyebrows, I'll have to do a separate video. So this way I'm able to bring the mirror and actually show you everything. But I mean, I'm not an expert at eyebrows, I'll tell you that, because I hardly ever fill mine in. I do fill in my clients, but very, very little. I'm not an eyebrow girl. I don't like those completely full, fake looking eyebrows. I know it's a makeup thing and we learned it in school, but it's just not what I like. And I never do to clients what I don't like. Because obviously they came to you because they like the way you do makeup, not the way somebody else would do it. So there's the answer to that question. Finally, let's see. I'm going to look at my other question. Okay. And now I had a girl write me about liner, lip liner. Basically, what's the point of liner? And the point of liner is, let's say I'm going to line my lips. So I'm going to draw lips on here. These are the most horrible lips I've ever seen. But okay. These are horrible. I'm not a drawer. But okay. I just lined my lips. Let's say these are my lips. I just lined them. And now I'm going to put in some lip gloss. We're going to pretend it's lip gloss, but we're going to pretend it's lipstick to show an example. I had a guideline now. You can't even see it. This is a bad example, but okay, so if you're going to fill in your lips, you're going to need a guideline, something to stop it, a barrier. If there's no lip liner, the lipstick is going to go through the creases of your skin. I don't care if you're 15 years old, you still have little tiny, tiny creases, and it's going to bleed through. So when people say, like, my lipstick is my lipstick bleeding, they mean, is it going onto their skin? Is it going through the little tiny, tiny cracks and crevices, and is it falling through? Is it smudging? Is it making my lips not look like the actual lip shape? And the other question I got about it as well was, what about concealer around the mouth? What did you mean by that? And this is just a personal trick that I've picked up. I've realized it works best for me is before I apply any lip liner or any lipstick, I do put concealer on my lips like a balm. I literally, I can't find the right color. Okay. I literally take my concealer This one just happens to be MAC Pro Longwear. You can use any of your favorite concealer, whatever works best for you.